Hey everyone, it's Ashlena. Welcome back to my channel. There has been some rumors floating around, and I honestly don't know if they're true or not. So the label for Rammstein basically said they were going to start cracking down on reaction videos, which really doesn't make a lot of sense to me since I don't monetize my reaction videos to this band because, number one, if I do, they get denied, and the label takes all the money from all the views that I get. And while I know that's quite ridiculous, I kind of don't mind because for me, I'm lucky this is not my full-time job. This is really just a hobby. And so where I get monetization, I'm thankful, but where I don't, I'm not too mad about it. You know what I mean? I know other people in the community are pissed, but I kind of think of it as I'm taking someone else's content and just putting my own spin on it. It's technically still their content. And in the music world, the bands and the artists are already getting, not enough of what they should be getting. So I just hope the label is paying their artists properly when it comes to all the views that these reaction videos are getting. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm feeling a little on edge about it because I did say in the community tab that I was going to remove all of my videos, which I did. I just kind of put them on private. And then I decided, I feel like doing these videos for me is exciting because I've never really listened to this band, but also they get a ton of views. Like, I can't believe how many views my latest video got. When I did the live version of Du Hast, it has over 26,000, views. And then Zeet has over 21,000 views. So I feel a little iffy about it because, number one, I'm not monetizing any of these, and I'm even going to take a screenshot and show you guys exactly what this looks like. So I'm indifferent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to them again today. I decided to do what most people in the comments have told me to do, which is Sonne. I believe it's pronounced Sonne. If it's not, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I want to check it out. It's a short video. It's 4 minutes. But to be fair, I'm not too worried. But God help me if my channel gets shut down because of this band. I will be livid. If you guys have heard anything or you think it's best for me to not do this band anymore on YouTube, let me know. I can always do these reactions on Patreon, and I'm happy to, but they all go up there anyway. So you guys tell me in the comments what you've been hearing, if you've been hearing anything, especially if you're a reactor. It'd be nice to know what the truth is, or if anyone has actually got flagged or blocked. Let me know. I'm nervous, but I'm also like, I still want to continue my Rammstein journey on YouTube. So pray for me. And if you don't pray, just send me some good vibes. Okay, let's watch this video. I'm really excited because so far I've liked every song from this band. So let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, aus. Alle warten auf das Licht. Fürchtet euch nicht. Die Sonne scheint mir aus den Augen. Sie wird heute Nacht nicht untergehen. Und die Welt zählt laut bis 10. Hier kommt die Sonne. 2. Hier kommt die Sonne. 3. Sie ist der hellste Stern.
Oh my God, is this like a play on Snow White?
Hier kommt die Sonne.
Stop it. is a vibe. It's so heavy, but his voice is not. Like, it's crazy. It's very chill. And then this chorus is such a vibe. Interesting. Oh my God. Wow. Nice in the guitar. That's crazy. Wow. I was not expecting a Disney music video. You know what I mean? Like a play on Disney. That's crazy. I would watch that movie. That would be very interesting, but they'd probably get sued. Okay, let's go read the translation for this song. Unfortunately, the closed captioning was not available, so that sucks. Intro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out. Verse 1, everyone is waiting for the light. Be afraid, don't be afraid. The sun is shining out of my eyes. It will not set tonight, and the world loudly counts to 10. Chorus 1, here comes the sun. 2, here comes the sun. 3, it's the brightest star of all of them. 4, here comes the sun. Verse 2, the sun is shining out of my hands. It can burn, it can blind you all. When it breaks out of the fists, it lays itself hotly on the face. It will not set tonight, and the world loudly counts to 10. And then the chorus, verse 3, the sun is shining out of my hands. It can burn, it can blind you. When it breaks out of the fist, it lays itself hotly on your face. It lays itself painfully on the chest. Balance is lost. It lets you hit the ground hard, and the world loudly counts to 10. Interesting. So the title of the song is Sonne, which means sun in German. So that's cool. I'm not really sure like the background of this song. Throughout the song, there are many references to counting to 10, the method of which downed fighters are eliminated in boxing matches. So the part where they say, be afraid, don't be afraid, it's not quite possible to translate this line perfectly. The German line is basically just a shortened repetition of the sentence, don't be afraid. But in German grammar, the part in front of the comma would then translate to be afraid because the negation, nicht, is at the end of the German sentences. So while this line is basically just repeated, it is up to interpretation how to read it. It could be don't be afraid, or be afraid, don't be afraid. So the sun is shining out of my hands. It can burn, it can blind you all. They're saying this is most likely a metaphor for the raw strength shown in boxing as well as the pain felt by the opponent after being struck. Interesting. I didn't take this as a boxing song. And then when they say it lays itself painfully on the chest, balance is lost, it lets you hit the ground hard. This is most likely describing a knockout from a blow to the chest, while the opponent losing balance and potentially losing consciousness, falling to the floor of the boxing ring. Wallace, the count of elimination starts. Okay. I'm just gonna on my own time read the lyrics like right now, and then I'll come back. Okay, I kind of understand it now. If this is this song about boxing? Maybe. The music video had nothing to do with boxing, so that was odd. But like, again, I feel like this band really knows how to make a great music video. And I'll be honest, I don't like music videos. I think music videos are a waste of my time, especially if they're lame and boring and just stupid. But so far I've loved all of their videos that I've seen. And I thought this one was the most interesting just for the simple fact that they did a play on Disney for Snow White, and it was very clever and it was very interesting. And I dig it. I dig shit like that. Wow. Interesting. This is a really lovely song. The thing I like most about it is that it's such a heavy song, but the way he's singing is very gentle. But then also when the chorus comes in, it's like, it sounds like it should be a slow song. You know what I mean? But it's still super heavy. Like, I love that contrast in this song. This is a sick ass song. What the hell have I been doing for like most of my life not listening to this band? I feel like it's just one of those things where you're like, they don't sing in English. I don't understand them. I don't have time to look into it back in the day. Now that I have the time, I'm really glad I'm doing this. But such a beautiful video. I want to just do some research and see if I can find out why they did the whole play on Snow White. So the video features the band as the Seven Dwarfs mining gold for Snow White. According to Paul Landers, in the making of Sonne, I don't know if it's Son. I'm going to call it Son. The idea came from a video made by Oliver Riedel, who mixed the song with parts of Snow White. The role of Snow White was played by Yulia Stepanova. Okay, but like, that's not helping me. So the video of the song is a fairly loose interpretation of the tale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The band play gnomes who work in the mines by the sweat of their brows, extracting drugs for Snow White. According to another version, gold dust. One day an overdose happens and the gnomes grieve and put her body in a glass coffin. The gnomes are going to leave this coffin on a hill, but as soon as the coffin falls to the ground, an apple breaks off from the apple tree standing next to it and breaks the glass, and of course, Snow White comes to life. So obviously Snow White is portrayed as like a drug addict, which I think is so freaking funny. Nevertheless, she is the son of the dwarves. When she died due to an overdose, the dwarves grieve for Snow White and lay her on a bier and carry her on the top of a mountain. At the end of the video, an apple falls down from an apple tree on her bier and she comes back to life. Okay, I kind of get it. Like, this song is maybe about boxing, but then also the video is more like this person is the dwarf's son. This is everything. They mean everything to her. They'll do anything for her. They will work until they can't work anymore to make her happy, even though she probably doesn't treat them very well. But they are, like, she is their son. So that's kind of cool how they interpreted it for this video. Okay, I'm impressed. I like it. I think it's fun. All right, can we talk about my vinyl of the day, which I need to open at some point? This is Big Wreck. They're a Canadian band. This album is called In Loving Memory Of. It's their first album and my favorite album. I love this album so much that I tattooed one of the songs on it on my body. I just love this band. I think the lead singer is just the craziest guitarist, craziest vocalist. The lyrics he writes are just absolutely astounding, and I am one of their biggest fans. They were just playing a show, I think last night, and I missed it, but 'tis life. I've seen them so many times that it's okay to miss them a couple times because they're that band who's constantly playing in my city, so it's fine. But I do love them very much, and if you get a chance to go listen to them, please do. You might know the song The Oaf or That Song or Blown Wide Open, but that song, I can listen to that shit on repeat and I will never get sick of it. And this is where my tattoo is. See, I love that song. It's clever, isn't it? I just like it because it's a conversation starter where everyone's like, what song? I'm like, that song. And they're like, what song? I'm like, that song. It's just stupid. And then I have to explain to them that there's a song called that song, but it's cute. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope my Rammstein videos continue. But if they don't, and you're wondering why, just head over to Patreon. You can join for free, and I'm sure I'll have an update there, and I'll make it public just in case I decide to do it. And I'll also let you guys know in my community tab. But to everyone who has been watching these reactions, I really appreciate you, and it's kind of great to see more people coming over to my channel from different countries and things like that. So welcome, especially to the German fans. I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Have a good day.